Welcome to the new Let's Talk Sports, y'all. Boxing Talks. Like I said, we normally do this on Mondays, but today we had to switch it today because for whatever reason, man, Facebook wasn't trying to cooperate with us yesterday, man. How y'all doing today? Man? It's fight week. For those that don't know, and for those that do know, it's fight week. Wilder versus Fury 3 is upon us. What's up? Talk to me in the comment section, man. We here. Boxing Talk, baby. What y'all doing, man? Boxing to DC, what up? You know what I mean? May have a few guests pop in today. I'm not sure, man. I mean, I might just want to spend time with Boxing to DC and all my folks without, all the other stuff that go into it. It depends on how I roll. Might pop a few people in here, might not. But right now, let's get into these hot topics, man. What y'all want to talk about? I know I got a lot to get into, but always want to know what y'all want to talk about today. What's going on? All right, for starters, okay. Everybody know this is the big fight week, and we will be doing a post-fight right immediately after the main event is over on Saturday. We will be doing a post-fight live for the Fury Wilder 3. So please tap into that too. Got a couple special guests coming through. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is the all new platform. We coming out new, fresh, and like I said, every Monday at 3:00 will be our boxing talks normally. But today we had to switch it over because of Facebook being down today. But without further ado, we just gonna get into it now. Fury versus Wilder 3. I mean, I don't know. At first, it was looking like Fury wasn't focused, and Wilder. I mean, of course, Wilder been in shape for months, and he's been looking like all cut up, chiseled, looked like he's ready to go. But then, he started to, he sent that message to Fury talking about, he need to train like his life depend on it because his life does depend on it. So I think that kind of woke up the bear. I think that kind of woke Fury up. So I mean, I don't know the angle I was looking at. It looked like it was an unprepared Fury coming out there against a very focused and sharp, ready to go Wilder. But now it looks like Fury done woke up because, he's, Wilder sent the death threat. So, Fury saying he's going to bash him to bits and, do his numbers on him. So, I mean, we just got to see, man. But like I said, off the rip, until I see something different in the ring, I'm hearing a lot of good reports saying that Wilder's worked on some different things and Wilder looks good. You know what I mean? And Wilder looks good and everything like that. But I got to see it in the ring. So until I see it in the ring, my pick for now is going to be still Tyson Fury. I mean, Fury didn't look focused for months. He looked like he was out there partying. You know what I mean? Looked like he was partying and all that kind of thing. But now it look like Wilder with the death threat done woke him up. You know what I'm saying? Wilder don't woke him up, so it's time for the I get back at you. You know what I'm saying? So now it's time for them to get in the ring. But like I said, man, for the longest it looked like Fury wasn't focused, but now it looked like he Wilder woke him up. We're talking about his life depending on it. You know what I'm saying? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yo, I'm in the live right now. I'm on the live right now. Okay, I hit you back. Okay, my man. All right. Bet. That's what it do. That's what it do. That's what it do. But yeah, my pick right now gonna be Tyson Fury. I'm going with Tyson Fury off the top. I think Tyson Fury. I mean, like I said, until I see something different. I mean, I hear he's worked on a lot of different things. You know what I mean? He does. Wilder does look a lot sharper. He does look a lot like he's throwing crisp body shots. He's throwing fast, fiery shots. His punches are coming out a whole lot faster. That he is doing. And I don't know if that's going to be enough. That may be enough because we know with this guy, all it takes is one punch. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it is not about the problem. Never everybody. I mean, we want to go on his skills and say he ain't got skills and all he does is, load up and throw one punches and he swing on Wilder and all that. But at the end of the day, when it comes to Deontay Wilder, all it takes is one punch. All it takes is that one to get in. So if he found a way to land that one, let's see. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, we know that at the end of that one fight, it was the 12th round. It was the end of the fight, and he kind of, he kind of couldn't get Fury out of there the first time around. Some people say, Fury was out, then woke up, and so like Zab said last week, he said an angel jumped in his body. I don't know. But I'm saying is if he can find a way to get that one shot crisp, accurate, early, we could see we could see a changing of the guard. But if not, we could see the same old song. Could see the same old song, could see the same old dance, could see the same old Tyson. I mean, but like I said, until I see something different in the ring, I want to see Wilder win, but definitely I'm definitely going with Fury for now. Definitely going with Fury for now. And other news on our bro show, All Callouts Mandatory the other night, Tank dropped the little nugget on us saying he's gonna be fighting in December. He was about to go further, but then realized he was realized that it wasn't put out there yet. He caught himself, but Tank did drop. He would be back in the ring in December. 9 times out of 10, y'all, it's probably gonna be Rolly. It's probably gonna be Rolly. A lot of people, feel a certain way about Rolly, but like I say, it's not a bad fight. You know what I mean? Don't get all bent out of shape because, I mean, at least Rolly is going to at least until it lasts. And while it lasts, Rolly going to come out there. Rolly going to try to fight. Rolly going to throw, he's going to try to hit Tank with some stuff. He might even get lucky and land a good shot. He might rock Tank one time. You never know. But at the end, All Killer, I think he will end up getting Rolly out of there. But again, it's not a bad fight. It's an action-packed fight. It's a fight we can watch. You know what I mean? Sometimes people look for the big names to get in the fight, and then it be the big names, and the fight be boring, and then we be like, we paid for this, but at least with Rolly, you're going to get a fight. You know what I mean? He's not coming in to joke around. He's not coming in there. He coming to fight. It's going to be a fight. So it's not the band in the world if he fight Rolly, even if we know Rolly going to get put to sleep. It's not the only fight that we seeing this year. I mean, it's a lot of big fights. Listen, boxing is lit. The gauntlet is lit. You know what I mean? We got a full plate coming up. Speaking of that, Teofimo, Triller, George Kambosos, everybody under the sun is talking about that topic. But at the end of the day, man, I mean, it's one of those situations where it just went left from the get-go. You know what I mean? They was banking on one of the other bigger name fighters, one of the retirees, like a Holyfield or a Tyson or somebody to make the fight bigger. That's why they made it a pay-per-view fight, because they was going to be the main event, but it was supposed to be like a bigger name to boost the fight. So they couldn't get that big name to come through at the same time and make it work with Teofimo. And then they had the COVID situation. It's just a bad situation. What they really need to do, man, everybody involved, just go ahead and put the fight together, get it over with. Just get the fight over with. You know what I mean? Just get the fight over with. And so everybody can move on, and the bigger fights that for Teofimo can happen. You know what I mean? But right now, it's just a real bad look for Triller. It's a real bad look for boxing. It's a real bad look for Teofimo. But okay, I mean, it ain't the end of the world. We still got other fights to look forward to. You know what I mean? Like Bud versus Porter, Shakur versus Herring. We got Canelo versus Caleb Plant. We got a full plate. We got Wilder versus Fury 3 this weekend. We got a full plate. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody, and you know what? Let's talk about this topic in the Boxing the DC group. We done talked about this topic 150 times, but I guess today gonna be 151. Okay, first of all, about the Bud situation. Okay, I mean, Boots put Buzz on notice, say anything he could do better. He ain't fought the top welterweight guys and this, that, and the third. Let's be honest with y'all. I'm a Bud fan, not no hater. Got nothing but love for Bud. I actually pick him to beat Shawn Porter. I think he's gonna beat Shawn Porter rather easy. Actually, I want him to beat Shawn Porter rather easy. So I have no problem with that. But let's be clear about something. With all of this, everybody on the side of this road on PBC was so petrified of him and Manny and everybody. Listen, it's clear what the situation is. Your promotional company failed him. The promotional company failed him. You're not going to convince me. There's no way you're going to convince me and pretty much 90% of true boxing fans, other than those that are just straight Bud fans and then straight PBC haters, those who just love this sport. You're not going to convince us that all of these guys on this side of the street are just this petrified of this one man, that they don't fought so many, like when he hasn't even beat nobody on their level. And I'm not saying I'm not one of those people to say Bud ain't for nobody. I'm not one of the people to say Bud hasn't accomplished and ain't worthy of his status and ain't worthy of being called what he's called pound for pound. Listen, all that. I'm not one of them. But what I'm saying is, if you're a fighter and the person that they're saying you're scared of hasn't even beat anybody on your level, how do you justify that statement? You know what I'm saying? He hasn't even beat nobody of their caliber. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And then some of like his last two opponents are dudes they already knocked out. Earl already knocked out Kell Brook. Danny already knocked out Amir Khan. That ain't gonna do it. What it is this. He was in a bad situation. His promotional company, Top Rank, Bob, for whatever reason, played every game in the book. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Manny was in the same situation. Manny came over. Manny got the Floyd fight while he was still at Top Rank. Then he left Top Rank, came over here for Keith, for AB, was about to fight Earl, but then still ended up fighting Ugas. When he was on the same side of the street with Bud, the fight didn't happen. You tell us why it didn't happen. They was on the same side of the street. Bob came out three different times this year with 3 different dates, said he had the pack fight for Bud, and it didn't happen. So you tell me what happened. Listen, for whatever reason, whatever their infatuation is, Bob just did not promote this kid right. Stop with the shenanigans and the stuff that all of these fighters over the Manny Pacquiao done for everybody under the sun. He's not that petrified of this one person that he's just going to jump up and leave the sport because he don't want to fight this one guy. He done fought the whole entire gauntlet. You know what I mean? Floyd. He was about to fight Earl. He fought Ugas. He fought Keith. He fought Mandana. I mean, not Mandana. He fought Lucas Maltese. I mean, he's been in front of everybody, bro. He's been in front of everybody, bro. Them dudes, listen, let Earl come back. Look like Ugas got 2 mandatories. So Earl will probably come back 9 times out of 10. Earl gonna come back and fight Keith Thurman. He gonna fight Keith Thurman fresh off this comeback. They'll be both of their comeback fight. It'll be a fight we can all sit down. We'll fry the chicken for, see what happens. More than likely, that'll be his comeback fight. And then he'll go on and take care of Ugas. Let Bud go ahead and take care of Shawn. And then about this time next year, we'll get the fight we're looking for. You know what I mean? He's either gonna end up in the ring with Earl or probably Boots. You know what I mean? Because Boots definitely put him on notice what he said on his live. Boots letting it be known he want that fight, and he don't think that Bud is gonna be able to deal with whatever he brings to the table. So let it happen. Everybody relax. But all that, everybody scared of him. No, that doesn't make sense to me. You got to show me something that snippets of video. And then when you look at the videos, y'all only picking out the bits and pieces that sway the people one way, not even listening to the whole conversation. It's a 16-minute video of him and Earl going back and forth, saying very random, very different things. And clearly a lot came out of it, but y'all only hear one side of the conversation or slice the video to pick out the pieces that you feel make it look like that he was ducking them. No, nobody's ducking him. The paperwork wasn't right. The situation wasn't right. Move on with that. He fighting Shawn Porter in about a month or some change. We're going to see. But let me tell y'all this, like I tell everybody else, 2 things. If he goes in there against Shawn Porter and he ends up in the same type of dogfight that everybody else is, which is very possible, all this boogeyman talk goes away. Don't bring that boogeyman stuff up to us no more. If you get in the ring and fight Shawn Porter and go through the same thing everybody else with, the boogeyman talk go away. 2, if he signs back with Top Rank after this fight, do not bring nothing up about him versus PBC or nobody else ever again. Because I don't want to hear it. One more thing, while everybody's celebrating, why do Bob Arum want this fight so bad? Now think about this. You know, I seen people posting stuff like, "Oh God, PBC falling apart. They lost the purse bid to Bear Beeve and Brown, and they lost the purse bid to Bob for the Porter fight." Be real, man. Be real. Be real. That was Sean saying, "Let us just get the fight done." Nothing against Bud, but you know, Bob was shucking the job, and then Bob so they did what they got to do to get the fight done. But Bob pushing for this fight is weird. Just remember, Manny last fights with Top Rank, what happened to him in the Jeff Horn fight and the Timothy Bradley fight. So don't be, I would not be shocked, and I ain't wishing for this at all, because I want him to go out there, dominate, shine, win big, and set up the big fights with him and Earl of Boots. But do not be surprised if it go to the scorecards and it be some shaky stuff. Don't be surprised. You know, this Bob Arum. You know what I mean? It's public that they supposed to be breaking up. Do not be surprised if Bob pulls some fishy stuff and some pre-made scorecards going the other way against Bud before the fight starts. I'm just putting it out there. And when remember this now. Remember this. We said, remember October 5th. October 5th. My speaking of that, my baby sister birthday, Tiffany Sky. Happy birthday to my baby sister. Today is her birthday, October 6th. And tomorrow is my birthday. It's my birthday as well. Tomorrow's my birthday. I'm not gonna tell you how old I am. We're just gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean? But yeah, enough of that, man. Enough of the everybody scared of Bud talk. Enough of that. He got his fight coming up with Shawn Porter. Let's see what happened. Let's see what happened out of that. We got him in the ring. We got him in the ring with one of the PBC guys. We got him in the ring with a dog. We got it. Let's see what happened. I hope he win big. I want him to win big. What's next for Devin Haney? I don't know what's going on with it's weird. I've never seen people fight a mandatory or fight a fight to become a mandatory, don't fight the champion, fight another fight to be proven the number one mandatory when it was already 2 mandatory. It's just crazy to me. And to me, I mean, we can blame the sanctioning bodies, but at some point in time, where is the zone at in this? Because all these fighters, even though some of them are on Golden Boy, and some of them on well, matter of fact, 2 of them are on Golden Boy. So yeah, it could. I get it. Okay, so maybe Golden Boy is the problem. Maybe Oscar is the problem. Or maybe we should give Eddie Hearn and the zone and all them a pass. Maybe Oscar is the problem, because it doesn't make sense that, you know, you had 3 different fighters beat this man mandatory. He still hasn't had a fight. And, you know, it looked like JoJo was locked and loaded, and then all of a sudden you're going to bring Ryan back in and just give him the JoJo fight. You know what I mean? Which doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense at all. So who's Devin Haney going to fight? Who would y'all like Devin Haney to fight? You know what I mean? Can he get the Teofimo fight right now? You know what I mean? Can we get something cracking with Devin Haney? I mean, I would love to see Gary slide back into that spot and get that fight. But, I mean, we just need to see something happen, because right now he is truly putting his chest out and can say he is the boogeyman, because I got to give it to him. He must be the boogeyman, because they are not putting them guys in the ring with him for whatever reason. And it can't be money. It can't be money, because they're fighting people less popular than him. They're fighting people who's not doing what he's doing and don't have no world titles and all that. So, yeah, so, you know what I mean? Let's get it. You know what I mean? Also, Caleb Plant versus Canelo, that's coming up real soon. No real noise ever since the press conference where they had the little pushing and shoving and smacking and all that. Hasn't been too much noise from that fight right there, which is good. That means them guys are focusing and training and doing all that. Canelo, you know, had a few fight clips up and training clips up, looking real good over there. And I actually think Caleb Plant going to put up a much better fight than everybody thinks. And I wouldn't be shocked if he pulled it off, but didn't get it on the cards. But I do believe that Caleb Plant is capable and just may put on a very good fight against Canelo. Do not be shocked. Do not be dismayed. It could be a much different situation than everybody's banking on. You know what I mean? So You know, we're gonna keep that cracking. Might bring in a few guys and see where everybody at though. What questions y'all got for me today, man? What y'all got going on? Well, talk to me. Boxing to DC. Where y'all at out here, man? What questions y'all got? Boo Boo Andre got a fight. He fighting Jason Quigley. That's pitiful. Now that part I'm gonna blame on the zone. That part I'm gonna blame on Eddie Hearn because I think it's absolutely absurd that this man has been a world champion for these amount of years and can't get no quality fight. And you're not gonna blame everything on Jamal Charlo. That's only one fight. What about the other gauntlet of fighters that's over there? I mean, he can't even get Gabe Rosado. He can't get Gabe Rosado. Gabe Rosado fight anybody. They can't even get Gabe. They can't get the man Gabe. He can't get Jaime Munguia. He can't get Morant. He can't get Triple G. He can't get Canelo. He can't get. I mean, bro, can y'all get this man somebody other than that? Jason Quigley, really, man. Jason Quigley. No disrespect to him, but he beat Sugar Shane Mosley Jr., who lost. No disrespect to him, but he beat Sugar Shane Mosley's son, who lost to a electrician a couple years ago. The man fought a full-time electrician. Dude boxed on his private time and he beat Shane's son. So I mean, so Jason Quigley beating him is not nothing for us to go, ooh, no, that's not a major fight. You know what I mean? AB has a fight coming up. He would not announce it. We did get some breakthrough though, y'all. With that, when we did the show with our boy from All Callouts Mandatory, they did set it up. We did put the waves out there for AB to try to get in the ring with Gary Antoine Russell. His trainer did respond. So his trainer did respond and sent the message to us. But I mean, that was that. You know what I mean? You know, it didn't much come out of it. I do know that his next opponent won't be Gary Antoine. Know that much. But you know, we did get the ball popping. We did get the ball rolling and did get stuff popping off right there. Cause like I said, his trainer, GT the Great, who trained Floyd Mayweather in the Logan Paul fight, he did respond. He did, you know, he kind of took his shots at us. He took his shots at you know, let me know that, you know, we shouldn't have been talking like that. But hey, man, it happens, man. Boxing is what we do. You know what I mean? And like they said on their show, all call-outs was mandatory, so the call-out went. You know what I mean? But we'll stay at it. We stay hot and we stay heavy. But like I said, normally we'll be back at our normal time, Mondays at 3. You know, Mondays at 3. You know, giving you the latest in all the boxing news and everything that's going on with the world of boxing. And like I said, we will be live. We will be live on post-fight Fred Wilder 3. Soon as the fight is over, we going up. We're going up, man. We're going to talk about the fight and everything that went on with the fight and how the fight went down and all of that. So, you know, I appreciate y'all coming through. You know, this is the new platform. Let's Talk Sports, y'all. So, you know, Mondays, like I said, Mondays will be boxing talk. And we'll probably do a segment for football, probably same day, Monday. You know what I mean? We'll do it. We'll set the times and all that, and we'll do a boxing podcast, and then we'll do the football and other sports or at another time. Also, we are sponsored by First Financial Groups. Please like, share, subscribe to the new page. Let's Talk Sports, y'all. You know what I mean? Please do that for us. Also Defy the Odds brand. It was written.com brand. And like I said, and when y'all look at these, and then and for those that normally be in here with in the comment section, listen, if you got a business, you got something you want to promote, put it in the comment section. We'll post it up, man. This is about everybody, man. We're about uplifting the entire community and everything. We want everybody you got something you want to promote it, man. We want to like, share, and work together, man. This is a community thing. You know what I mean? We want this platform to be used to get everybody who got something going on to rock, man. So if you got a business, you got something you want to promote, you got a page, you got a show. It can be another show. It could be a sports show. It could be a boxing show. We not competing with one another. Post it in the comment section, man, and I put it up there, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna support, and I watch your show just as well as you watch mine. You know what I mean? That's how we do it, man. Because I watch everybody's boxing podcast. I mean, sometimes I sit down, I take my notes, and that's where I get some of my, you know, some of the things that I'm like, okay, I'm gonna rebuttal that. Okay, I'm gonna rebuttal that. It's just the next year of the beast. Anybody that say they don't do it, they lying. You know what I mean? You gotta stay sharp. You gotta stay sharp. I ain't gonna take nobody's whole show and bring it to mine and use their stuff. No, but I'm gonna take some notes. Like, all right, okay, I'm gonna rebuttal that. Oh, you thought, yeah. That's how we do it, man. So with that being said, man, boxing to DC and everybody, man. I mean, appreciate you, man. We're gonna just go ahead and drop this in there, man. Y'all be blessed and have a great day, man.